saying he won the election. This guy is doing exactly, I mean, it's like he literally took Trump's complaining and said, okay, I'm going to do everything that I can.
Uh-huh.
Yep, it does. I was correct. The Republican Party has supported him.
The Republican Party has supported him?
Mm-hmm. And they're the independent. He turned in, of course, he has to have so many signatures to get onto the ballot. He has to have 1/3.
So is he on the ballot?
I believe he's going to be on the ballot according to this.
Wait a minute, he had to get 1/3 of the vote.
It doesn't say what, it says nearly 1/3 of the signature pages Brown turned in were carried by men. Okay, so apparently in Buffalo, you had to get a certain amount of signatures to be considered a write-in candidate. I don't know how this works. 1/3 of those, so 33% of what he got was Republican support.
So what did he need to get to be on the ballot?
Yeah, the article doesn't say the number. It does not say the number that he needed. It just says that he got.
Because I've seen where somebody will run for office in the primary and lose, and they'll turn around and run as an independent against that person in the general election.
Yeah, and then there's another article. So I guess India Walton then turned around and filed a lawsuit, and he lost 2 of the court cases. So that's how he didn't get on the ballot. So he turned in the signatures. Then Walton's campaign sued to make his name not appear on the ballot. And as of right now, or a month ago, his name is not on the ballot. Now, whether it's on the ballot tomorrow, that portion I don't know because I don't live in Buffalo. But I'm hoping it's not, because he literally makes me sick. He's the type of Democrat that I'm like, go away. You lose, you're supposed to congratulate the other person, say, hey, I lost, she won, let's move. But nope. He says, I'm going to keep my office that I haven't done anything in for 17 years. And I'm just gonna keep going.
Maybe he done something corrupt, and he's trying to stay in office so he can keep it covered up. I don't know.
I think that's what she was. She was questioning his giving out contracts and tearing down homes of poor people. Because I watched her campaign all weekend. I was like, I wish I could have gone to Buffalo, but I couldn't. But I watched her campaign, and I'm like, yeah. That sounds like what's happening in our city, where the mayor gives these huge corporations the right to build huge buildings where no one can afford to rent them except for the higher income people, thereby bringing in gentrification. But I won't go into that. That's a whole nother subject. But I did want to talk about one last thing, and I'm not sure how to phrase this. So I'm trying to think of a way I could say it. Okay, I'll just point out the question like this. What do you make of Herschel Walker running for senator against Reverend Warnock, or Senator Warnock?
Well, I mean, Herschel is, he's a Republican, so what can I say? That it doesn't make any sense that he's a Republican, but then it does make a sense that just knowing his character, that I guess I would expect him to be a Republican. Just because he's Black, don't mean that he endorses social issues and stuff.
And I wonder, and every state has different rules, because he didn't even used to live in Georgia. I was like, didn't he live in Texas? You would just go state to state and just run for offices. Don't you have to live there a certain amount of time? Hi, everybody. This is Tracy again, and I have another huge announcement. On January the 8th, 2022, Tracy Media is engaging in a 3-hour telethon. That's right. You're going to get to see all of my talents on display. The reason I'm making this video is I want you, one, to buy a ticket. They're only $9.75, and all the funds will go to support me buying some much needed new equipment. I definitely need some new lighting. This old lighting is just going in and out, and it's making things look bad. I definitely want to get the website secured where you can just go to tracymediallc.com and not have to go through steps and hoops and loops to get to the actual website. That's going to cost money, and that's going to cost money that I don't have. So I've decided to do a telethon / fundraiser / please help me. But again, I'm making this video because I want you to email me at tracymediallc@gmail.com with suggestions on what you want me to do. And that's TRACYMediallc@gmail.com. I'll put a poll up in my group, but please support this effort by, like I said, buying a ticket, telling all your friends to buy tickets. I really need the support. I usually don't like to beg, but in this case, I can't get those things that Tracy Media needs alone and out of pocket. I wish I could, because I definitely would. But please remember to email me those ideas of things that you want me to do. Of course, keep it PG-13, nothing graphic, nothing explicit. I'm not going to do those. I won't entertain those type of ideas. But I definitely want your input. And like I said, all the links are in the description, including how to buy a ticket. And I thank you so much for your support, and have a fantastic evening. Bye-bye. Hello, this is Tracy, and I want to let you know that the video that you just watched is just a snippet. And to see the whole wonderful episode, you need to be a Patreon. The link to be a Patreon is in the description section. Please check it out, and please support. We need as much support as possible. Remember, you can always subscribe to our page and be notified when we get new videos. But if you want to see the whole video in its entirety, unedited, just off the cuff, no filters, no anything, be a Patreon. You can start as low as just $1 per month or $5 per month. We'll start to have polls. Sometimes I'll drop into the Patreon once we get a couple more members. But again, I just want to encourage you to support us on the Patreon. The link is in the description, and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.